sorry it's been a minute. I've been tending to my TikTok people, since a lot of people on TikTok have not a fucking clue what's going on. I'll just state this before I start saying anything. This isn't fact. This isn't something that I read on paper. This is all just speculation. It's all hearsay. It's all allegedly. I don't know exactly what's going on. Honestly, I don't think anybody knows what's really going on. But I just wanted to share what I think and what's going through my mind right now. You know, I'm doing everything not to panic, you know. And even when it comes down to the worst of the worst, I really don't think I'll panic, because I know that if you're in your emotion at a time like this, you'll make dumb decisions, and you'll eventually either get yourself killed or get yourself fucking disappeared. One of the two, I guess. But I'm hearing a lot of fucking shit. I'm hearing that, I seen on paper that a lot of CEOs are stepping down from their companies, alright? There's a fucking reason they're stepping down from their companies, alright? Whether the economy's about to crash and they're going underground to take cover because they know, you know, maybe 3, 4, 5 days, let's just say a week or a max 2 weeks into it, you know, people are going to start running out of food. You know, it might maybe even a week into it, people are starting running out of food, because some people don't have the money to go fucking prep and do whatever they need to do. And then that's when people start to venture off to their neighbor's house, and you know, if those people have guns, you can only imagine what kind of scenario that's going to bring up. But you know, I'm not trying to freak nobody out by any means. I'm just trying to get some ideas, see if anybody's heard anything different. I don't know, fucking anything, man. Like, the worst part about all of this is that out of all the information that I'm hearing about or seeing or reading or whatever, like, I still feel like I'm fucking clueless, you know? And it irritates the shit out of me, is because just because I'm not some fucking CEO and I didn't sell my goddamn soul, you know, that means we don't get the secrets, you know? But I don't know what the fuck's going on, you know? Could this be a real virus? Yes, I guess it can be, you know? From what it looks like it is. But then, you know, you look at the symptoms of 5G radiation, and it gives you the same fucking symptoms. So who the hell knows, you know? Could this all be a bunch of bullshit? Yes, it could be. But I still don't think we should take it lightly and just deem it off as something fake, because, I mean, real shit's happening, you know? There's people disappearing, you know, celebrities are magically catching the coronavirus, when in my town, in my city, or whatever you want to call it, everything's normal. Everything's normal. Apparently there's 37 cases in Maryland, and that's just what they have confirmed. That's not, you know, really knowing anything. But, you just don't know, man. You really don't know. And I hate fucking being clueless. You know, do I feel like something bad's about to happen? Hell yeah, something's about to happen. But do we know what's about to happen? Nobody really knows. You know? Nobody knows. I just, you know, the governor just shut down all bars or any events holding 250 or more people. All fast food restaurants are now drive-through only. I'm assuming you might be able to go into the building. I know Chick-fil-A, they were allowing you to go in there, but that might just have been for DoorDash people. Kind of glad that I signed up for DoorDash, because I might come in handy. You know, people might just not want to come out, and I can make some bread. You know, but tell you what, the risk, if this virus is real, the risk factor is serious. But I don't know. I feel like, well, obviously we're not being told what's really happening, and you know, nice to know exactly what the fuck's happening and know for sure, but we don't get that luxury. So I can only speculate. So either one thing, there is a real virus going around and it's going to kill everyone, or B, it's bullshit and it's hiding something else like 5G, which is what they're going to do they're going to ramp up the frequencies, and people are going to start dropping that way under the disguise of this virus. You know, who's to say who's to say that you could trust these test kits, because you didn't make it. You're relying off of somebody else to just put trust in them that this is a real virus. Who the hell knows they're not putting a real virus in you when they test you, if they have to prick you or whatever the case is, which is I'm sure they have to, but I'm not 100%, so I'm not sure. There's, I'd say about 40 minutes, maybe a little bit less than that from my house, there's a drive-through testing site where people who are sick are going to get tested. As far as I'm concerned, you can kiss my ass on that one, because what you're doing is bringing everybody who's sick to a confined area, which means it's going to be spread even worse if that's the case. But if I'm thinking of that, why aren't they thinking of that? There's obviously a reason why they're not thinking of that. And maybe they have, maybe that's their best solution. I don't know. I really don't know. Like I said, I'm just going off of speculation. I'm really not trying to go off of any fucking newscast, Fox or any ABC or NBC, because you know you can't trust them people. You know you can't, man. I don't know. I just... What the fuck's going on, y'all? Are we really about to see everything shut down for a month? The more and more I look at this and analyze it, I feel like this is going to be the roundup stage. They're going to fucking lock everything down so we don't have a reason to be out. You get caught, you fucking disappear if you go outside. And then on top of it, what better way to round people up when you know that they're all confined to their own house? You know what I'm saying? And all they got to do is come pick my ass up and announce on the news, Ricardo's got the coronavirus, he's going into quarantine, and then nobody ever sees me again. I don't know, man. There's just a lot of shit going through my mind. Even though they say that guns aren't going to help, I wish I had at least a pistol. But, those days of, I don't know, I used to fucking buy dirty guns and shit back in the day. Not because, you're talking like one or two. I wasn't a fucking arms dealer. I just told myself a long time ago that if I ever came across a decent gun, whether it's dirty or not, to keep it. And to keep it, bury it, just in case some shit like this goes down or whatever the case is. And I gave it away because I was too paranoid to keep it with me. And I know people are like, oh my god, you're fucking stupid, carrying a dirty gun. Yeah, well, that way they don't know you have a gun that way. Yeah, I know I'm taking a risk, but fuck that. I'd rather take a risk than have them know where my guns are at. Or how many guns I have, for that matter. But either way, I'm fucking armless, so it doesn't matter. Could this shit that David Goldberg was talking about be really going down right now? Could we really be going into a mass lockdown and power outages? Magically, some power outages are going to happen, and people are going to start get rounded up. Who the fuck knows? Who the hell knows? I don't know. You don't know. Nobody knows. All I know is that I wish I wasn't in this goddamn country, and I wish I could have got out months ago. But I'm here nonetheless. Time to hunker down and do what's best, I guess. I just want to get any of y'all's opinions. You know, what's happening in your city? You know, what's going down around you? Do y'all see any 5G towers or any fake ass trees that have 5G in them? Do you see anything that looks like a 5G tower? Because I tell you what, in my town, I don't see shit. I don't see a damn thing, and that just means either A, they're hiding it very well, or B, something has stopped them from putting it around here. I know that about an hour away from me, they all petitioned to not take the 5G and not have towers around their kids and their schools and shit, and they won. You know what I mean? They really won. But that's not to say that these things aren't hiding somewhere in the form of whatever, you know, a building or a monument or I don't know, whatever. But what's happening in your state? What's happening in your county? You know, what do y'all think? You know, it'd be nice to have some kind of clarity and to understand a little bit better of what's going on. You know, is the economy about to crash? Are we about to go through a serious oh shit moment? Is there a real virus around? Is it not? Is it 5G? Is it not? What is it, guys? Because I don't want to say that I'm lost, but I feel lost. I definitely feel a little lost because nobody knows what to think, man. And yeah, a lot of people probably think this video is fucking pointless, but I wanted to reach out to my YouTube fam, see how everyone's doing, see how their city's doing, and it'd be cool if y'all comment below. You know, let me know you guys are alright. Let me know you guys are fighting, whatever. Do y'all know anybody that came down with the coronavirus? Because I don't see a single person. I don't know a single person. I don't know a person who knows a person. I don't know a person who knows a person who knows a person. Like, I've never heard shit. That's what fucking makes me nervous, is because if it's supposedly spreading, this is my whole thing, is that if in China, if it's every day it was hundreds and hundreds of more people who were getting infected, how in the hell is it still 37 people only in my state? And it's been what, a week or so, maybe a little bit less, I don't know, because the last time I heard it was 33, and then all of a sudden now it's 37. It just doesn't make sense. This, if it's what they say it is, the motherfuckers should be running rampant through this bitch, man. And everybody that does seem sick, young or old, they seem like they're fine. They all seem like they're fine, you know? And nobody's fucking complaining, oh my God, I'm on my deathbed. It looks nothing like China. Like, these people, from what I've seen in China, I mean, it was just utter chaos. But who's to know, you know, all the film and everything that's being filtered through China, it could be a bunch of bullshit too. You just don't know, man. Not no more. Because there's so many ways for them to manipulate and fake shit and do this and do that. You just don't know. You know, is it the 5G that's destroying all of us? Maybe. I don't know. I was over a friend's house not too long ago, and I seen that her phone was connected to 5G, and to me that tells me that there's a fucking tower somewhere, but I don't see him. I really don't see him. I don't. Maybe I'm not looking hard enough. I guess that's the case. But if anybody's got any answers, some clear answers out there, you know, speculation of what you think might be happening, I would love to fucking hear it, because I don't know. We need to talk to each other before they close the fucking internet down, because Lord knows if they shut the internet down and we no longer can use cell phones, we're all sitting ducks. Nobody's gonna know shit unless you're right there in front of them, and nobody's gonna be able to leave if we're locked down. So what better way to round everybody up? So I don't know. All I know is that if y'all motherfuckers come after me, I don't give a fuck what happens. I'm fighting until y'all kill me, or until y'all subdue me and take me in. Other than that, I'm not trying to sound fucking scary, because everybody's like, oh, you're just fear-mongering, you must be a shill. Like, suck a dick, alright? Some serious shit's going down, and it's all pointing to a bunch of things, I should say. But sorry I keep rambling on. I don't know. I feel like it makes me feel comfortable being able to talk to y'all and communicate with y'all, because I can't talk to my family about, I mean, I can, but they don't listen. They don't really, like, feed into it and listen. They just kind of just, alright. And, yeah, but let me know what's going on. Peace.